on a soft, romantic Valentine's look for you. I hope you enjoy it. If you like tutorials like this where I do a full look for you, please give it a thumbs up, and please comment below with any questions or ideas that you have for me for future videos. I just want to say, if you hate Valentine's Day or think that Valentine's Day is somehow depressing, I just want to say I love Valentine's Day, and it's not because it's been romantically great for me. My dad always made Valentine's Day special with a card and a gift, but so that does have a special place in my heart. But mostly I just feel like make it about loving someone else outside of yourself. So find a friend that needs some loving on. Find, you know, your love on your kids. I usually do like a little gift for my kids, some candy and a card. It's just a fun holiday. There's like tons of hearts and pink and red, and it's just cute. So if nothing else, just hop in the bathtub, throw some essential oils in there, some candles around the tub, put a face mask on. It doesn't have to be all about the romance. Although, if you do have that going on in your life, congratulations. That's pretty exciting too. Just be picky, guys. You gotta be picky if you're looking for a mate for your life. So don't just take the first person that comes along, and just remember that that's part of why, if you are single, because you're picky. And you want to be with someone that you really enjoy. So just remember those things when you're thinking that you want to get sad about Valentine's Day. Hopefully you're not. I'm going to go ahead and get into the tutorial before I talk too much. I am starting out with my Nivea Men's Post Shave Sensitive Balm. And this is what I've been using for my primer. Rub it in until it gets tacky. It's going to make a nice base for your makeup. And then I'm going with my Lancôme foundation, and I am using the Josie Maran Argan oil. And so I add 2 pumps of my foundation. That's just how much I need for my face. And then 1 drop of the oil. This is a good wintertime routine for dry skin. Even if you have oily skin, I recommend trying it. Mixing it on the back of my hand till it's all uniform. And then I'm going to go ahead and dab it on my face all over. I want to get every last drop, because I do not like to waste foundation. And then I even take the brush and get the rest off the back of my hand. And then going in and buffing that out with that Morphe foundation brush. Just getting an even finish everywhere. So now I'm just buffing that all out, and I'm just going to make sure that there's no lines or demarcation anywhere on my face. And I go back over that quite a few times. If you notice, I am wearing mascara because I did leave the house today, and I try not to leave the house without mascara on at least. I don't have any other makeup on though. And I go through this. I even do my eyebrows and my eyelids just so everything is perfectly even. Now I'm going in with the IT Cosmetics Bybel Under Eye in Light. I just got this. I'm using a dry blender type sponge, and I'm going in my highlight area, so I'm going underneath my eyes to get rid of those under eye circles, and I'm going to go back and forth quite a bit, and just until that's pretty much dry, up toward the edges of my cheekbones and then underneath my nose. I always want to get, because there's redness there. And then I'm doing my eyelids. That's how I prime my eyelids, is with a concealer. And again, this is dry. I just feel like it removes the excess product and gives it a nice finish toward the end. And then I am going to also be doing a little bit of my upper lip and my chin with the same concealer to get those highlighted areas. You want to create a focal point on certain parts of your face, and so by creating lighter spots, that's what you do. And there's a little trick, guys. I'm rolling the sponge over my pores to reduce the look of the large pores. So if you saw me rolling that sponge, that's what I was doing there. And it's just a nice trick to get those pores covered up if you have trouble with those. I haven't noticed any primer that makes those pores go away. And then I did my forehead as well. I'm taking the NYX HD loose powder with a setting brush, and I'm going to add quite a bit underneath my eyes here. You can see it floating there in the air, and I'm going to set all the areas that I just put concealer on, but I'm especially concentrating quite a bit of the powder underneath my eyes. And this is called baking, and it's just a technique that helps you not have the creasing underneath your eyes. It's really cool. And I'm going through there. I'm sorry, I'm out of frame there, but I'm setting basically all the spots that I did concealer on. And I'm putting an extra amount, like I said, because it can be wiped off later, and it's just really going to set that concealer. Now I'm taking my Coty loose powder, and I'm going to get every other spot on my face with this big powder brush. So anything I didn't do
with the highlight concealed areas, I'm going to touch up with this. And this is just going to create a good base for our contour and our blush. You have to set your foundation or it will get melty throughout the day. Now I'm going and doing my eyes. I've already done my eyebrows off camera. I'm taking this little bit fluffy brush with a mauve color from the Lorac Pro Palette, so you can use any mauve color here, and I'm going to go in my crease and just use that fluffy brush and get it really blended and nice in that crease area, kind of blended out, not really harsh in that spot. And I keep going over it until I have the finish that I want, which is just really blended. I did the other side and then I came back over because I wanted to blend it out even more. And then I'm going to take a pencil brush, that's a pointier brush with a little bit darker mauve color here, and I'm going to go get into the crease. And so I'm going to take my time here. I'm going to go back and blend it out later, but right now I just want a very concentrated line right where my crease is here. This is really nice for hooded eyes, especially like I have, and if you have hooded eyes, this is a good look for that type of eye shape because it really concentrates this on the crease and makes the crease more visible, whereas usually it is not. So you can just see me going back over and over with that darker mauve color, and I'm just concentrating it on the outer corner and right in that crease. And like I said, we're going to blend it later. So I'm doing the other side there. Now I'm taking this NYX Milk White pencil, and I'm putting it in the center of my eyelid and also toward the inner corner of my eye. This is going to give us a really nice base for a shimmery color that we're going to add here. Without this, you really aren't going to have the same pop of color that you would have if you don't add it. But it's optional, but I do recommend. This pencil is very inexpensive. And then I'm going through and blending it with my finger just to create that base and a smooth place for the eyeshadow to go. Now I'm going into the Carli Bybel palette again with her pink highlight shade actually, and I'm taking a more dense brush to pack on that color on the lid in the inner corner and get that inner corner highlight as well. And just making sure that's blended and really packed on with that shimmery color. Now I'm going through with a Sigma E40 blending brush and just blending that crease out so it's not super harsh and so that those colors really blend well together. You just want to build up your color. So I started with that lighter color, got darker, and then very light for the lid, and then I'm just blending those. Don't really want to blend the lid too much. And then I'm adding a white sort of highlight color to the upper part of my eyebrow there. And then now I'm going to lightly line my eyes. I'm not doing a wing or anything. I just wanted to keep it really simple. I'm using the Lorac Pro Pen eyeliner and just doing a really thin line of eyeliner there just to give it a little pop. You could go with no liner as well. And then I'm going over that with some black eyeshadow just to set that liner, and then obviously I'm putting on my mascara. Even though I have some on, I'm just going over with a few more coats. And I just get that built up until I really like that. And now I'm going in with a kohl pencil, and it's black, and I'm just doing that inner waterline so that it just makes the lash line look fuller. I pretty much do this every time I do my makeup. Now I'm going in with that mauve color, that first mauve color, with just a little tiny brush here and doing a liner on the bottom. So I'm not using any other eyeliner but this. I'm just kind of smoking out that bottom lash line with that mauve color. Kind of keep it precise, not super smoky, but just for a pop of color on the bottom. Now I'm going with a NYX Taupe blush for my contour. It's just, was recommended that by Nikki Tutorials in one of her videos for fair skin, and so that's what I've been using. I'm just smushing this big fluffy brush that I have down for the contour line on my cheeks, and that's how I've been getting my contour. I feel like it's the best way that I have right now. I'm going down the sides of my nose just a little bit underneath my lip on the bottom, and then those side areas of my forehead and the top just to create a smaller looking forehead, and then I do my temples usually also. And then a lot of times I'll go back and blend that out. Now I'm taking this baby pink blush on my cheeks and just giving that a soft, like pretty, just a really pretty romantic pink color for this look. And just making sure that that's all blended out. I love this Real Techniques blush brush I got. It's just made my blush so much better. Now I'm using this eyeshadow from the Stila palette. It's just a shimmery, peachy eyeshadow that I found works for a highlighter. I actually have ordered a better highlighter that just has not come yet, so I'm kind of excited to try that. And then I'm using that same setting brush on my cheeks and then on the top of my lips to create fuller lip, and then on the tip of my nose, and I'll usually add it to right underneath my eyebrows as well. And then I'm going back in, because I didn't really like that highlight so much, I'm going in with the Bare Minerals Clear Radiance, same areas, just wanted a little bit more pop of highlight on those spots, just to highlight the cheekbones and the nose. This tip comes from Nicole Guerrero. She says to spray a Beauty Blender sponge with some MAC Fix Plus, which I have my own DIY version of that, just to blend out that highlight. Now I'm going in with lips. I'm using the NYX Lingerie. It's like a liquid matte lip in, I don't remember the name of the color. Corset, that's the name of the color. And I really like this color. It's just a nude beigey color, which tends to be what I gravitate toward, but I thought it would be good for a nude lip with a soft look that I'm already doing. You could do a pink lip, you could do a lot of different things, but I'm just going through. You have to be precise with these liquid lips, and they do take a little while. And also did have a very dry feel to it. This is the first time I really wore this. And so I usually follow it up with a gloss, which you'll see me do here, but I also like the look of the gloss. I went back in with NYX Sugar Pie Gloss to just put that effect on the top and just give it a little bit more vibrancy. Otherwise, it's just a little bit flat for my liking. At the end, spray with your Fix Spray.
Okay guys, so there you have it. I went ahead and I did go ahead and add some Ardell Demi Wispies after the fact, because I just wanted a little extra pizzazz, but this look is definitely optional, /optional. You could go either way with that. I paired it with some not super voluminous hair. I teased it a tiny bit, and then I just did like a 1-inch barrel curls at the end of the hair. Kind of kept it a little on the flatter side just for a soft romantic look. Didn't want huge, like big voluminous curls or anything like that, because I was just kind of trying to keep the focus on the face. I did soft earrings, just a simple necklace, and simple colors for my wardrobe. You could do anything. Of course, if you want to get flashy for Valentine's Day, who am I to stop you? Go ahead and pull out all the stops, especially if you're going out on a date. But please give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe for more videos. I would love to make more for you. And if you are going on a date with a honey for Valentine's Day, have a great time and enjoy yourself, or just have fun with the girls if you're going out, or have fun by yourself if you're staying in for the night. I have no idea what I'm doing on Valentine's Day, to be honest with you. So there you have it. As always, have a great day and happy Valentine's Day.